Yo guys, JC here. I'm back about a scam story. So I honestly didn't expect that I'd be doing so many scam videos recently. Um it's funny because I'm watching a lot of scam baiters online like DVR or Scammer Revolts, Jim Browning, people like that. And of course, like I understand a little bit of the process, but when you are actually subject to a scam, it kind of takes a whole other dimension. And so, it's interesting. It's just interesting. I never imagined I would be doing videos about scamming. Anyway, today, the scam I'd like to talk about is the Money Mule scam. So, just a quick definition for people who don't know what that is. This is from the FBI website. So, don't fuck with this because this is actually like really dangerous. This can potentially land you in jail, so don't try that. So, what is a money mule? A money mule is someone who transfers or moves illegal money on behalf of someone else. Criminals recruit money mules to help launder proceeds derived from online scams and frauds or crimes like human trafficking and drug trafficking. I would say it's not just limited to that, but okay, fine. Money mules add layers of distance between crime victims and criminals, which makes it harder for law enforcement to accurately trace money trails. So, this is exactly what happened to me here, I believe, and I will try to show why. Okay, so the story here is that, again, it was on freelancer.com. I applied for a kind of editing gig, and I thought, this is good for me because like translation or editing, this is something I can do, and also I can do that from home, which is great because my physical condition is still not fantastic, but I need to make money. So this is good. Uh, so I emailed this guy, or I don't know if it's a woman or a man. That's the thing. We don't know because it's online. It could be just pretending to be anyone. I will show you the profile picture later and the contact information so you can avoid this. But just for now, let's keep going here. So this is me. I dropped a message here saying that I'm from Freelancer. I'd like to know more about the editing position. So I was very clear about what it's about. And they reply, and it's like, thanks for reaching out. Here is my proposal. I'm a digital marketer and also a writer. I have loads of direct clients that I work for, and I charge them exorbitant fees since money is the least of their problems, as long as I produce good jobs for them. But the problem is that because they pay high rates, they need to see tracking for the jobs I do for them before they approve the invoice for payments. Lately, freelancer.com has been frustrating since some freelancers I work with are complaining they have not been receiving their payments once the client pays the platform. As a result, I suggested we can use Upwork.com. Now, Upwork.com is a legit website as far as I know. It's basically like Fiverr. And I've gotten work from Fiverr, so like I know it's legit. I've got money from Fiverr. Now, Upwork seems to be very, very similar to Fiverr in a way. So I'm sure it's like okay, and they have a verification process you have to go through to get verified. So yeah, it's probably most likely legit. But unfortunately, like this person in this case is trying to use this platform in a non legit way. And I will tell you why. I'd like the milestone payments to be able to take place from within the site so I can certify that the work is done and they have paid for logistic purposes. For this, I will give you 10% for creating the invoices and sending them so the client can pay for the work I have done. Wait a second. I thought I'm applying for an editor position. Like I'm supposed to see some text and probably edit it or something and then submit it, to the client in this case. Why is this person doing all the work and I'm just doing nothing? I'm sitting around and just basically for doing almost nothing, I get 10% of the fee. That's very suspicious. And also, why doesn't this person just start an Upwork account, right? I mean, that's kind of the obvious question. Why don't you do the Upwork account? What's the problem? I mean, are you afraid of getting verified? Is that the problem? Because I'm sure that's it. I'm sure that's it. There is some kind of thing there going on, and they can't get verified. And that's the reason they need a money mule so that they can register for them, and they can do all this business, in their on their behalf, basically. And I'm not going to do that. Okay, so this part, he says, my client wants to see tracking for the jobs he gives out. So you will create an Upwork account and you will receive contract from my client. I will do the jobs with my local writers and I will send you the jobs to submit to the client. You will get compensated 10% of the pay for allowing my clients to see that the jobs are tracked through Upwork and paid to freelancers on Upwork. Okay, but again, I'm not doing any work. That's the thing. I'm just getting some kind of weird commission, which I'm sure is illegal as fuck. And it's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be your money mule. But I did create an Upwork account. So at least on the positive side, I did make an Upwork account and I wanted to do that for a while. So, and I did verify it and everything is fine. So at least it was not a total waste of my time because I got a good Upwork account from that. Uh, but I could have done it on myself by myself, but unfortunately, yeah, it required a scammer to push me to do that. But anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna do this thing though. That's what I'm saying. You can send me your profile link and the email you created Upwork with. At least he didn't ask for the password. The client will search for you and give you a contract at the end of the week. On Upwork, there are many ways to actually receive the money. Now, I think the easiest way is probably to use PayPal, but you can also use Payoneer, and there's some other options I don't remember right now, but I think these are the kind of main two. I use PayPal myself. I tried to use Payoneer, but there was some kind of issue, and they actually deleted my account. I don't know why. I mean, they gave me an explanation, but honestly, they said that some kind of money was being moved in, but that's not true at all. I did not move any money into that account. I had zero, and I had nothing pending, nothing at all. So I think this is something they created in order to reject my account. I don't know. Sometimes it can be weird like that. But anyway, this person here, they were actually insisting that I use Payoneer. Um, so yeah, I gave it my best, but that just didn't work out. So yeah, in the end, we reverted back to PayPal. So now we get to this part, and this one is actually screenshots from Upwork and also a screenshot of an email I got from them. The first screenshot you see here is actually this. I'm pretty sure it's a fake ass person that gave me a contract and pretty much ended it within, I don't know, it was like within a few hours. I didn't do any deliveries to that person, nothing. Just give the contract and then end it, and you get the money. That is really, really suspicious. I'm sure this is illegal. So what I did was I actually emailed Upwork. I created a ticket and I told them about it. Like, this is some kind of money laundering scheme going on here, and I just, like, please look into that. Because I can't ban any accounts there. You see, I don't have any power on Upwork, but they do. So yeah, my job is just to report it, and then they can do the rest. The second thing you see here is a email picture I took, and yeah, it's from like Maggie Higgets, which is a really weird name if you think about it. I mean, I know Maggie with two G's is a real name, but Maggie spelled like that is a bit weird. Higgets, well, could be a real name, but usually it's Higgins. You see, like Higgets just sounds extremely bizarre. I mean, I know, yeah, there are some kind of weird names out there, but this is really up there. And yeah, so it says that the contract has been completed and you'll get paid within 2 weeks, but that's a lie. All of this is not real. Okay. And then, of course, we get to this final part, and this is kind of the nail in the coffin, if you want. I was checking, so that person says, I was checking on my PayPal account, and payments are still pending since it has strict rules about freelancers transacting. Does it? I honestly don't think PayPal really kind of cares about this stuff. I mean, the money comes in, you get the money, and that's the end of the story. I really don't, I haven't heard of any stories where PayPal is actively checking, if it's coming from freelance work or something like that. I really doubt it. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't believe this person. And finally, they say here, so I wanted to know whether you have a Binance account. Wow, I was waiting for the scam to be complete. So now we're talking about crypto. Great. This is all I needed really to get all the evidence from this person that this is a scammer 101. It's 100% a scammer. Because usually, I mean, I know that some people use like Bitcoin and stuff like that, but really, usually it's used for by criminals. Let's be honest there. It's used by criminals, maybe by big banks, which are also criminals, to be honest. And yeah, again, I'm not gonna do that, and that's what I said. I don't do crypto. If they pushed me on that, I would just say no way. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing crypto in any shape or form. Never. That's okay. You will have to send with TransferWise. It's better than PayPal. Now, that is actually true. Wise is better than PayPal. It has like it's more friendly with the charges, transfer charges. So at least on that he's correct. But the rest is fake as hell though. You can open an account with Wise and then the payment blah blah blah. So again, I have to create an account to basically be the money mule, and I'm not going to do that. I understand. I mean, I said like, yeah, I'm done here because it was actually late last night when I got this message. I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to bed. I understand. Have you have your rest and work on it tomorrow. I'm not gonna work on it tomorrow. I'm never gonna work on this. I'm just gonna block this person, and that's gonna be the end of the story. I'm also considering reporting this person because if you look at the profile, it says John Skanes, Prof. Ruby Piper. You can actually look for that person on Instagram. Now, the thing is, if you advertise your Instagram as some kind of professional account, I would expect some, I don't know, some kind of legit, let's say, things posted there, some kind of professional thing. But this account, if you browse it, it's full of memes. So I'm sorry, but I can't take this seriously. It's just full of memes. Look, there's Pikachu there. There's like Lisa Simpson here. Some kind of Netflix thing. The guy looking back. I mean, that's a classic one. SpongeBob, like Titanic sinking. Come on. And we go back to this thing again. So yeah, this is actually a business account on WhatsApp. So I'm not sure. I don't have a business account, so I'm not sure what's required to open one. Uh, but it's very shady to me. Yeah, and if you want the contact information of this person, there it is. So John's Keynes, the phone number. I tried to find this phone number through Google, but nothing, absolutely nothing comes up. Plus 44. So again, it's a UK phone number. I'm really starting to wonder about this because so far all the scammers I've seen, they have UK phone numbers. Does this mean that the UK has a lot of scammers, or that they just kind of spoof their number because the UK is some kind of popular um it's like it seems legit if it comes from the UK usually. But I'm pretty sure like they're spoofing the number. I'm quasi sure this is not a real number. Like if you call that number, it's probably some kind of nonsense voicemail or something like that. So anyway, plus 44 7405 785 744. The description here says available 24/7 for any academic service, inbox for help with essays, dissertations, assignments, reports, article writing, or project. That was written in October of 2022. And yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do here. I'm definitely going to block the business, but I'm going to report it first. I don't know what will come out of it, but I will just try to push for the fact that this is a scam and some kind of weird like money laundering, money mule business going on here. All right, and that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a few things. That's kind of the point. I really hope you watch to the end of these scam videos because it's really important to understand the whole picture. It's not good enough just to watch a few minutes at the beginning because you don't understand the whole thing. You will miss some very critical parts that come later in the video, and that's a shame. If you did reach this point of the video, you know what? In the comments section, just comment Jones. Here we go. Just write Jones in the comments section if you made it this far. And yeah, I hope you learned a lot of stuff. So the money mule thing, be careful because I think like if it's just a regular scam, like if you give somebody money or something, yeah, you lose the money, which sucks, but you're not going to be liable really to any kind of criminal proceedings and stuff like that. But with the money mule thing, you have to be extremely careful because you are actually like you could become a criminal. Like that's what I'm saying. You could go to jail for that because it's absolutely illegal to move some money on someone else's behalf. Now, if you're doing it on behalf of your partner or whatever, that's fine. But in this case, it's a complete stranger. You don't know where the money's coming from. You don't know what the money's going to. And at the end of the day, you're just being used to transfer the money on someone else's behalf. There's no reason why this person in particular, they can't create their own Upwork account. There's absolutely no reason. The only suspicion I have is that, yeah, because they have to pass the ID verification on Upwork, and usually they give you a week to do that. If you don't do that within a week, I think your account is deleted or something, or maybe you just can't use it. Maybe it's limited forever. And my suspicion is that this person, there is something preventing them from passing this ID check. They can't provide a passport or ID card, or they can't take a selfie. Uh, that would be my suspicion. Actually, maybe they have some kind of ID, but the selfie will not match or something like that. Anyway, don't do that. Just stay away from this shit. If somebody like asks you to create accounts and start to move money around, just say no. Like fuck you. I'm reporting your ass, maybe even to the authorities if you can, because maybe you have some phone number or some kind of thing that you can actually report to the authorities. By all means, do that because it's illegal and we have to fight these guys. We have to stop them because there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of people out there that do this shit, and we have to stop them because a lot of the times, like, yeah, it's hard for the police. Like, I read from the FBI website, it's hard even for them to keep a track of them. So we have to kind of be active as well in this field so we can prevent scams in the future, just not to protect ourselves, but also to protect other potential victims. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. GC signing off, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.